Intelligent and wise.
Brazil nut.
Boring Hebrew words.
Bold.
Fellow white guy.
Bit of a bulldog.
Greek, Hebrew.
Caring, he's transparent and he loves God.
Shiny.
Many coffees.
Passion.
Egg-shaped.
Very romantic.
Bold.
Integrity.
Wise.
He's a bold man. Goes out and does stuff.
That baldy guy from Star Wars.
Slightly homosexual Scooter.
Bold.
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 Quite beautiful. Sexy.
Boldness, like both kinds of boldness.
And a pansy flower. Just because you're a bit soft on the inside, I think. Just rocking up to church and looking at Phil. It's pretty funny. Usually before grip, we always go out to Chinatown and buy takeaway, and Phil decided not to have Asian food that week, so he thought he'd go his Aussie way, buying fish and chips. After that, we found out that his fish and chips costed $32.
He goes to the Hilton so much to spend time with God that the people there know him on a first name basis.
This one time when Phil organised a grip gig to the beach house, which is, you know, down at the beach, right? And when, that just kind of blew up in his face because everybody did not go to that in the end. Even though he spent like a lot of time organising everything, nobody went. Everybody just went down to the beach. That was good times, good times.
Seeing him in his fluoro yellow shorts, pants on his scooter, that's okay. Not that funny, but I think it's more on his scooter. That's pretty funny.
I don't know how many people have talked about this ant story, but he always tells us this ant story. He's told us countless times, and he always says, "Oh, have I told you guys the ant story?" And we'll be like, "Yeah, yes you have, Phil."
There was once that we were going skiing and he crashed into a tree. Yeah. Good story.
I remember all the times when he would, like, people would be eating food and he'd be, "Oh, why do you smell the food?" And then he just tips the food right in front of their faces.
Starting to know God more on a personal level, more seeing God more as a friend.
Like how to pray and stuff like that. And how to have a serving heart when serving God.
To know your own worth and to stand up for yourself.
So much more about God, and he's been able, like Phil has been able to lead me into a deeper relationship with God, and that I'm really thankful for.
Just having an integrity of character and persevering. I think that's something I really respect about Phil. Is his integrity, and he's like a rock in terms of his integrity.
That the Hilton coffee is apparently the best. Chibo's sucks.
Oh no, I've learnt heaps of PA stuff, heaps about God and just how God works and how he talks to us and stuff like that.
I don't know, just the basics, like what it means to be Christian and what it means to love God.
The life is like a playground and that to always look to God and to make sure that we're playing on the right piece of equipment that God wants us on, not what we want to play on.
I've learned a story about a man who became an ant, but on a more serious note, Phil, I've learned how to hear God's voice better because of you and your input.
You uplift other people. You don't look at yourself or look at other people for blames and stuff when things don't go right.
He's willing to keep going for God even when stuff comes up, like bad stuff is in his way, or he's willing to keep telling the message no matter what, and I think I admire that.
Gonna miss you, Phil.